Senator Klobuchar, thank you for bringing this to light and making sure that we all could focus in on it. And Senator Graham, thank you for your leadership on this, and Senator Blumenthal in bringing us here today. Before I start on the issue at hand, I want to echo what you've heard from my colleagues. Political violence has no place in America. What we saw yesterday, and everyone saw it, is sickening. It is disgusting. It was a political assassination. And all of you sitting in these rows have a duty and an obligation to call it that. You know, when I'm thinking about Charlie, obviously his faith was the most important thing in his life. His wife, his children, our prayers are with them. But he influenced countless Americans and people across the world, my kids being amongst those groups. Talking with them last night, talking through this with them last night, is just unthinkable that this is happening in the United States of America. And so the time for unity, the time for peace, it is now. I think back to when Senator Graham talked about 9/11. I was in a college class. There in the business school, a really large lecture hall, and the uncertainty of the events were startling for everyone. People were getting various news. I'm sure every one of you remember exactly where you were and how you handled it and the uncertainty of the days ahead. You know, I think about where we are right now and what we're here to talk about. And they have covered this beautifully. I want to focus on the kids. As a mom, I cannot even imagine what it is like to have your child torn from your arms. To know that they're celebrating a birthday or that they had a really bad day and have no one to love them, to hug them, to talk them through it. Knowing that there are not only milestones are missing, but there are moments where you want to create a foundation for your child to be able to stand tall, to stand strong. You think about the uncertainty that these children are feeling, torn from everything they ever knew. We have to speak loudly into this issue, not just today, but every day. And the truth is we need your help. We've got to elevate this issue in order to be able to bring these children home. And I call on our European friends to stand taller. We all need to be using every tool in our toolbox to bring these babies, to bring these children home. It is clear that Putin will never do the right thing without being forced to. And now is time to make that happen. So thank you for being here. Thank you for covering this. Help us get these kids home.
A couple of questions.